So as I sit here on a Saturday morning, crazy hair, don't care, just hanging out with my cup of coffee, looking out the window and just wondering, why is it that so many people leave church, and why is it that so many people lose their faith, and why is it that so many people just don't want to have anything to do with God anymore? And the more I think about it, it's just quite obvious. We all lose all of that because of hypocrisy, and because the imperfections of people, and because the downfall of people constantly, all these religious leaders and scandals and things that you see. Unfortunately, what the news always portrays is the fall of man, and never all of the awesome things that any of them did do or contribute to society. So, as I was thinking about that, I was like, man, I include myself in that. I'm so messed up. I've done so many things, even from my teen years, from the age of 15, hanging out, clubbing, drinking, smoking weed, getting pregnant out of wedlock before and after my firstborn son, which I had out of wedlock, thinking that, forget it, how could I ever be forgiven? I'm such a hypocrite. How can I be doing all of this and still going to church, still leading worship? I was still involved in it all, doing it all. And the reality is that I've come to understand and know that God loves my hot mess exactly the way I am. He loves all my perfect imperfections, and he loves me because he sees me through him. He doesn't see me through me and all the things that I have done wrong. And one thing I know for sure is that in all of those mess ups and in everything that I've done, I love God. I mean, I love him with every fiber in my being. I love him with everything and anything that is existing inside of me. I will love him and worship him till the day that I die. I will continue to serve him even in all the times that I've messed up, even after getting married, even being a pastor, even being a pastor's wife, even being a worship leader, even being in ministry. It doesn't matter. I've still messed up countless times, horrendously, that I will spare you from the other things that I have done. But one thing is for sure is that he keeps loving me. He does. And so I want to encourage you that if you've messed up royally the way I have, and if you're so imperfect the way I am, just go back to God, go back to church. Forget about people and their imperfections and all the things that they do wrong, and they're hypocrites. Yeah, we all are in some kind of a way. But at the end of the day, we don't go to church for a man. We don't go to church for a woman. We go to church for God. We go to church because we need him, because we're messed up and we need him to come into our lives and change us and do this radical change so that we can become better people, so that we can become better citizens, so that we can really truly be who he wants us to be. So I encourage you, go back to him. He's waiting with open arms, and it doesn't matter how much wrong you have done. He is willing to take you back just as you are. So go back to him, as I have, as I will never go away from him. I will continue to search him, to seek him, to serve him, to love him passionately, because of all the imperfections that I have, and still yet he loves me. So from here, South Florida, just sharing a little word with you, Pastor Elizabeth. God bless.